these 5 words to know whether you can trust your man or woman. And I said 5 words to know whether you can trust your man or woman. What would those 5 words be? And that 5 words he said is, can I have your phone? Can I have your phone? Yeah. These were the 5 words. If you and your spouse do not have each other's permission to look into each other's phone as and when you would like to, then there is something you are hiding. How to deal with cheating in relationship. You know, the other day I watched a very beautiful video by Esther Perel, and it's called Rethinking Infidelity, a talk for anyone who has ever loved. Rethinking Infidelity, and the lady's name is Esther Perel. Okay, just go watch this video. It will give you a huge sense, and the last 5 minutes she actually speaks about what to do to either get out of that relationship or what to do to start to heal that relationship. Okay, and there are many things she'll speak about. So cheating is becoming so common now in the world that we live in, because it's so easy to access people through phone, through, you know, what are the 3 things that entails in cheating? Basically, it has to be secretive, it has to be emotional, and there has to be a desire for chemistry, a desire for, you know, being with one another. That's what an affair is, right? So in that affair, these days, these 3 things have become so easy. Earlier on, there was one phone in one joint family. So even if you had to have an affair, how to have an affair? You know, you pick up the phone from here, your parents will pick up the phone from the bedroom. How many of you remember those days? Correct or no? Today, it's not like that. We all have passwords. We all have... The other day, I was watching something very interesting, and a psychologist was saying these 5 words to know whether you can trust your man or woman. And I said 5 words to know whether you can trust your man or woman. What would those 5 words be? And that 5 words he said is, can I have your phone? Can I have your phone? Yeah. These were the 5 words. If you and your spouse do not have each other's permission to look into each other's phone as and when you would like to, then there is something you are hiding. I'm not saying that those people who are hiding their phones are cheating, but I'm just saying that the easiest way to create cheating is to give people privacy on their phone. I would rather you sit your spouse down and get in a space where both of you are having the ability to access each other's phone. So a lot of people look at me and go, Pooja, I wouldn't ever allow my husband to access my phone. Okay, that's your relationship. And in a lot of these psychologists and psychiatrists say every relationship today is customized and created by the 2 people who are in it. There is no longer any judgment of, you know, what it should be. There is no should. Monogamy has so many different explanations. For some people, watching porn itself is cheating your spouse. For some people, going to a strip club is cheating your spouse. For some people, emotional is okay, but you shouldn't have slept with them. For some people, if you've slept with them, but it's not emotional, it's okay. So it's crazy in the world we live in today. There is so many different definitions to cheating that we have to sit down with our spouse and have these open conversations. And I feel like this is so important. I have Puneet's password. Puneet has my password. We pick up each other's phone and we can do... It's not that we don't trust each other, so we check each other's phone. No. But you know what? Just having this one rule makes it so difficult to have an affair. Because if somebody tells me that you're going to go your whole life without ever being attracted to someone else, I don't really believe that. I believe 90% of the time people who are attracted to, you're not attracted to, and people you're attracted to, they are not attracted to you, so good for you. But every now and then you will meet someone who will make you feel different, who will make you feel like you've come alive, who will make you feel or say things that you've been wanting to hear. And you know what? At that point, what are you going to do? So for everybody to say, you know what, my value system and yes, great if you have a great value system, but I think a relationship needs much more than just a strong value system, because it takes only one mistake to ruin your entire reputation, while you can resist 50,000 times. but only one mistake. So I'm going to ask all of you here to have a very open conversation with your spouse on what does firstly cheating mean for one another. And I'm sorry I've digressed from that whole conversation around somebody asking me what to do with cheating. But I want you to start to go on TED and watch these videos on cheating, because there's so much good information, and become a pro, a PhD in understanding, because I don't feel anyone today should get into a marriage without having an open conversation around these topics. Taboo topics today are a must, whether we are discussing physical intimacy, or we are discussing cheating, or we are discussing health, or we are discussing, these are important conversations, isn't it?